Today we're working on Module 6, Lesson 18, and our learning goals, we can describe why a number is even or odd. And this builds on what we were talking about yesterday. So we talked about even numbers can be arranged in equal groups without any numbers left over. And odd numbers will have a number left over. We also know the rules that an even number is a number that ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, and odd numbers end with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And that's because when we think about those numbers, we can't divide them equally into pairs without any number being left over. So let's look at how we can think about whether an answer is odd or even in this word problem. The bakery packed 15 donuts into a box with 2 rows. So I know my total is 15, and I know that I need to draw a rectangle with 2 rows. I'm going to take my rectangle, and I'm going to divide it evenly into 2 rows. So now I have to see if I can arrange my 15 donuts. So when I think about even numbers, I think about pairs. So I'm going to count by 2s to get up to 15. So if I have 2 pairs of donuts, another 2 would give me 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So right now I have 2 groups of 7, but I need to make 15 donuts. So when I think about equal groups, I can get all of my donuts into this box, but I'm noticing something about this last part of the array. There's no pair. So if I were to divide this into equal groups, each one, if I were to circle, each one has a pair. So I was able to make 7 groups of 2, but then there's 1 left over. So when I think about the 1 left over, that's telling me that 15 has to be an odd number, because 7 groups of 2 is 14 and 1 more is 15. So I would say there is an odd number of donuts. "15 is an odd number because when you place the donuts in groups of 2, you can make 7 groups of 2, which is 14. You need to add 1 more donut to make 15. Which is not an equal group. And that's what makes it odd. An odd number. So once again, I want you to notice I didn't say I know that it's an odd number because it ends with the number 5. I'm describing the number of equal groups that I was able to make and that I had 1 left over. So today, when you're solving your problems and you have to think about even or odd, you need to circle your equal groups to see how many equal pairs you can make, and if there's one that's left over, that will help you to determine that it's an odd number. And don't forget to send your work and submit it so that I can leave you feedback. And remember, you can always go back to yesterday's Brain Pop video to help you more with even and odd numbers. I look forward to seeing you work.